Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. Today we are playing the My Precious combo deck. The whole deck is kind of built around the My Precious card in the new set, the Hobbit set. This is kind of a neat artifact. My Precious, 3 colorless. It has a legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature has hexproof and can't be blocked. And then to equip it, you pay 2 life and 2 colorless mana. And the neat thing about this card is you can slap it on some pretty fun cards. Like I have Unstoppable Slasher in this deck. If you can make this unblockable, they lose half their life every time this thing makes a hit, which is pretty stellar. I kind of have other different neat tricks here. Cecil is a nice target for it as well, because you'll be able to get it so this actually flips. They won't be able to kill it with any targeted removal, and you'll be able to flip this and make it into a 4/4. Otherwise, you got a lot of fun little things like even the Revenant's not bad to hit with it, because they don't have a block. They can't block this, can't get rid of it, and you're gaining life each turn. Same thing with the Acolyte, which is fantastic. Acolyte's really neat because you got 4/4 lifelink. Itself, if it can attack in and not get blocked, you actually get to draw a card. You lose 1 life, but you gain the life from the hit. And then also you have that Void, where at the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, you create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token, so that will come into play. But at the end of the day, we do have like a sneaky combo in here with the Cleric and the Bloodthirsty Conqueror. So the idea is if you get a Cleric on board and you get the Bloodthirsty on board, as long as the opponent takes damage or you gain life, you win the game instantly in an infinite combo, which is really kind of slick with this kind of deck that we're playing. So we have a couple different avenues that we're going with. We have, just to make sure that we can get in for damage, so if you only have a Cleric and you only have a Bloodthirsty on the field and they have flyers, we want to make sure you can get the Cleric in. You can throw the My Precious right on the Cleric and attack in, get the damage in, which then triggers Bloodthirsty, which triggers Cleric, and there's your infinite combo. A couple different ways to kind of go at it here. We do have Day of the Black Sun here. We've been seeing a lot of small creature decks. Day of the Black Sun works really well with that. You do have to kind of play around it with your own creatures, Deep-Cavern Bats, Starscape Cleric, and Cecil. It's not too bad to do. If you see that they drop a forest turn 1, chances are they're going to be a small creature deck, so just watch out for that. With that, we also have Requiting Hexes, Duresses, go after some of those pesky spells, removal spells, and things like that. Shoot the Sheriff, just a nice removal spell. We do have a Soul Stone to help you get up to that Bloodthirsty Conqueror. And then that is the deck. There is a Realm of Ko in here as well, just to, since you're running mostly black here, or all black I should say, it's just nice having a couple of these just to try to get your spirits in play, having a little evasion. They can't be blocked, so you can get it in damage-wise to trigger the Bloodthirsty and Cleric, which is kind of nice. But that's the deck. If you could, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. We will give you the stats here real quick. Everything it's a pretty low to the ground deck. 1, 2, and 3 drops, just a couple 4 and 5 drops in the deck as a whole. 21 creatures, 4 instants, 6 sorceries, 5 artifacts, 24 lands. All right, let's get into the gameplay. I think we can keep this. We got a little bit of everything going on. We just need to get our My Precious, and I think we'll be set. That and land card. If we get a land, we'll probably drop Slasher. Alright, what do you got going on here, Fuzzy Dunlop? He'll probably take our Shoot the Sheriff. We did not find land. We will attack in. I don't mind the trade. I'd rather have this in my hand than that on the board probably at this point. Bandit's Talent. Well, we'll throw that in the bin because it's probably one we can always get back and put on a creature, so that's a good one. We did find our land. Get the slasher down. Back in. Okay. Do have that secondary slasher. Ooh. I think we can get the My Precious out. Because we can get some shenanigans going here. See what they end up doing here. We can get this on the Dark Knight. He's going to flip, and then they can't target him. They could sweep the board. They're probably thinking about a sweeper because this already has a counter on it. If they don't get rid of Slasher this turn, he comes back into play. Okay, there's a sweeper. So I think we get this down. If we can survive, or if this survives, then we can get the Precious on him, or My Precious. Okay. All right. I think we'll get rid of that. And we'll start gaining life with this. We'll take 4 damage off of those, though. Keep in mind, they can always sweep. Get this out. Down to 7. We gain. Get the 6/6. Day of the Black Sun can take care of that. Back in. Down to 1. We did not get the draw. Let's see where they go here. Sweeper keeps them alive. Okay, GG. Ah, what a weird hand this is. If we had a My Precious, I probably would keep this if we had like 2 knights, because then we can sacrifice 1. We do have a 1/2 play. Maybe this is the play. That way, if they start getting rid of the Cecils, we can replace them. We just need to draw a land, and we're pretty happy with this hand. Get our bat out. Singularity. Well, we're going to grab our Slasher next turn. Attack all in. Alright, GG. He saw where we're going. Alright, we got 2 lands. We do have a sweeper, which is kind of interesting. So, we might want to play around it with the Deep Cavern. We'll see how this goes. We do go first. Probably going to get our bat out, but we'll see how we want to do it. It's always nice to see their hand. Okay, sweeper doesn't matter as much. Let's look at their hand. They're playing red-white. Raid is annoying. Okay. We'll get our slasher down. We're hoping they didn't pick up anything to get rid of our slasher. They can get this down. Synthesizer. Alright, we're going to get one hit with the slasher. Day of the Black Sun actually is going to wipe. Oh, this is actually not bad. He's down to 8. We'll get this out. I mean, we're hoping there's not any type of board wipe they have. They don't usually run one. Sometimes they do ill-timed, but we'll see. We don't really care if they pump. That's... Doesn't matter that much, does it? Alright, GG. Alright. We don't have a Precious, but we do got our combo in here. We'll try this. Not Precious. Alright, we're playing against a Ram. We could just destroy this. Slow them down. I think we got a couple turns. We'll get our Revenant down first. Ooh. We'll do this, and then we can do, if we get a land, we can Deep-Cavern and Cleric. And then hopefully we can follow that up with a Conqueror. Okay, that's fine. Look at their hand. Anything they can get rid of our Cleric we want to get rid of. Reach is kind of a pain in the butt. We'll get rid of the Sapling Nursery. And if we draw land, I think we got the game. Okay. Cruise. We'll be able to attack in. They draw an additional card. Alright, we really want that land. We did not find the land. This is not good right now. We can do a My Precious to get the land, I think. These are all flying. Let's attack in. I think at the end of the turn, we're gonna My Precious onto the bat, which will allow us to hopefully draw land. It's nice that this My Precious kind of does multiple things in a deck like this. Okay. 6. They might just still end up crewing this. Because this is 7 damage and they get a land. Yep. All right. Well, I think As long as one of the top 3 cards of our deck is a land, we're golden. They can pump these both and draw 2. So there still could have an answer. We'll see. That is a nice, nice card. Let's see what they do. Okay. So they have at least 3 mana. All right, GG. I like this one. We can sacrifice a Cecil on turn 2 if we wanted to. Let's keep it. Get the Cecil out. We got nothing else going on. I think we might do that. Duress. That's a bummer. There goes my precious. Let's see where they go here. Keep the sheriff. Okay, we got another one in our hand. But I think we're going to go this route. We draw land. Acolyte's coming down, otherwise it'll be Cecil. Charm. That's really good. Gets it out of our yard as well. Well, Cecil it is. We're down to 14. Alright, this tells me they probably have an Annex in the deck. Yep, Demon sub-theme here. We can My Precious this. I wanted to see if they were going to block. Let's sacrifice. Well, that's kind of funny. We got the core. We just need the Annex. They got the Annex. Alright. We got our land we were looking for. Let's get this out so we can draw cards. We'll just do an attack in. They can block with the Demon Wall if they want. If we get one more land, we can just throw our My Precious on the Acolyte. Okay. Yeah, what are you going to get rid of? Slasher, probably. There we go. I mean, technically... Yeah, let's just do this. Get that on the Acolyte. We'll attack in right here. Shoot, the Sheriff will be nice to get rid of the Demon. We do have to be aware of the cores can attack it. Ooh. We can't block this either. We're dead. GG. Alright, we go first. We'll try this. I don't like having both of these in the opening hand, but we'll give it a whirl. We're gonna shoot the sheriff just to slow him down. I'm gonna be able to get the Acolyte probably in a good pace. It took more damage. Something to note. Okay. They can gain life with this. It's starting to look like we might be wanting to sweep here. Okay, he's going to get a good draw off that. That's fine. Hey, that's pretty good. At this point, we're not even trying to get to 10 life with this. We want to draw a land to get an Acolyte down. Okay, cast that. We didn't get our land, unfortunately. They might actually trade. Nope. Come on, land for the next draw. Down to 9. And he joins up. Kill our Dark Knight, that's fine. Take 3. Man, that seems strong. For what we're doing. Draw a card, that's perfect. Conqueror going down. We'll be gaining a bunch of life. Three. All right. We're going to drop this and probably Day of the Black Sun. Because it makes more sense for us to Day of the Black Sun for 3 before I attack. Because this will get 4 in. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And we get a creature too. So we can drop the Conqueror and any hit kills them from these creatures. Okay, never mind. They got card draw. Now remember, we got My Precious. Okay, they're going to gain quite a bit of life here. 6. Ooh. So he'd be forced to block that. Yeah, the Black Sun for a 3 doesn't feel worth it. We can double Cleric. I think that feels the best. They're going to block. I mean, we're not going to win next turn. I didn't see if we had the win here, really. Doesn't have lifelink. Alright, GG. Alright, we go first here. We'll keep this one. We got a lot of fun stuff. We got the combo. We got the My Precious. We might even use it to sack a bat if we need to find land. Ooh. That's pretty good too. We're gonna kill our creature. Cool but rude. Maybe we'll slow him down with the cool but rude. Can always bounce. That doesn't feel good for them. Let's see if they do it. Kind of let it waste the bounce here. Yeah. Because they want to cast that cool but rude next turn. They only have one land. Oh, never mind. They drew another one. We did get our third. Well, now we got this down. And I don't see them having... I mean, they can get a blocker down. I think we just throw down the My Precious while the coast is clear. We'll attack in, and we can drop that too. See if they block, which they probably will. Are we concerned about anything here? I don't think we are. Drop the My Precious. Ooh. Okay. We'll get this onto our slasher. Down to 9. I think this is a good one to get out because it gets that additional damage in. That'll be 5. We still have 2 attack steps. We're going to take 2 damage. 4 here. And then we might just get this out for the... So they're down to 7. 4... Maybe we double up our creatures next turn and then just block with the bat. 2, 2. Well, if we draw land, I think we're going to get rid of both their creatures. And I'm hoping that they don't have a counter spell. Oh, they could just do the discard. We didn't get our land. It really limits what we can do. I think we gotta get this out. Yeah, we're just dead no matter what right here, aren't we? We're only at 5. They cast both these, they discard and draw. Yeah, we're dead. GG. Alright, we go first here. Let's keep it. We do have a My Precious and a Slasher. Cleric out. Let's just get this out. The Slasher down next turn. Sheer Brutes. Okay, they're just ramping. Ramping, doing ramp things. Soulstone would have been nice earlier. I'll take it though, I guess. Might want to land instead if I don't draw anything. Vendetta, they're going to go for Bloodletter, and we don't have it. It's just a dead card for them. Hey, that's not so bad. Let's do that. We'll get the My Precious out. Down to 7. Okay, they're going to kill an artifact, so they're getting rid of my precious. Well, we have a shoot the sheriff. And we can get another slasher out as well. What do you got for us? They pretty much need to have a sweeper, and even that's just buying them a little bit of time. Because we're going to get the cleric out with offspring. Yeah, that's not good. Yep. GG. Alright, we go first. We can do 1, 2, 3, so this is actually not too bad of a hand. Creature? Perfect. Kill that thing. We can have another land as well. So we can get rid of 2 drops with the Day of the Black Sun. Alright, they're a little slow here. Impact Tremors, that's the issue with this, is you kind of take off that turn. And turn 2 is, like, important to build your board. Shoot the sheriff. Down to 7. Franco. We can get rid of Franco. No, we can't. We need 1 mana to get rid of Franco. But we don't want to do that just because of we would get rid of our own stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack in. He's going to block. He did block. Get this out then. I don't know what he's planning on doing here, but he's got to. Okay. I mean, he can create a bunch of goblins if he wants to, but chainsaw. That doesn't do it. Yeah. Yeah, good job, buddy. All right, GG. Well, it goes first. We'll try this one. See if we can get up to the Bloodthirsty. Duress them right away, and we got 4 mana. Jeez. Villainous Rat. I think we just go after the Professor. This can get rid of artifacts or enchantments. Ooh, they got a Revenant for next turn. I think we just slow them down by getting the Revenant out of their hands. Like they've got to fell us. This is only sorcery speed. I suppose. I mean, Fell can still do that. But we can follow that up with a Slasher. They're going to want to get up to the Villainous Wrath. We're hoping they don't have a land here. Okay. Duress is actually pretty strong here. That Villainous Wrath is the one we really don't want. And we'll attack in. They do block. Get this out. Just hope they don't pick up a sweep. The nice thing is, these are only 2 mana creatures. So Day of the Black Sun can hit them. Alright, he goes after that one. My precious. We got nothing else going on. We'll get this out. Attack in. 10. So now they know if they drop this for a blocker that we can get through. They have to go after this. Doesn't really give them any options. That's not great. Let's just attach this. There's nothing else we're really cooking on. I know we paid 2 life for that, but that saves our future turn mana. Yep. Oh, we'll get that out. Because we can just win with a black mana then at that point. So this is going to be a fun turn. I'm okay if they even cast the Devourer. I mean, if we don't draw, we just get rid of both of them. Or mana. If we don't draw mana, we'll just get rid of both of them with the Day of the Black Sun. If we draw a mana, we just win the game if they don't hold up removal. So what is he going to do is the question. Professor. Are they going to get rid of the Cleric? Are they scared of the Conqueror? Perfect.
I can heal you.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to win the game. That's a GG. Alright, opponent goes first. This is one that I'm really hoping they have creatures. Probably a good start for us. Elf deck. The issue with the elf deck is there's a lot of like 4-drop elves, so it's really hard to get to with the Black Sun. Ooh, never mind. This is a Squirrel Girl deck. Okay, turn 3, we are hitting that Day of the Black Sun. Shoot the Sheriff. We'll keep up if there's something over 2 casting costs that they cast. Funny thing is we have 2 Day of the Black Sun, so we can go back and forth with that. Or back to back with that. Perfect. Oh, man. That's what we love to see. My turn. I do have another Shoot the Sheriff. Okay, they do have the combo here. Vitality. We're going to have to kill that with the Shoot the Sheriff. Unfortunately, it's going to come back. Sure. And we can sweep the board then next turn. Nice. I'm tasting a concede here real quick. There's a world where we just leave Vitality on the field too, because we could have got rid of it with Day of the Black Sun. It wouldn't have came back as an enchantment. We're gonna get the Slasher down. I think that's the best bang for our buck. We have Shoot the Sheriff as a backup. Alright, GG. Alright, we go first here. We'll keep. Get the rest of them right away. Oh, a bunch of split ups. We'll get our bat out for the split up to... well, actually, we can get rid of the split up, I suppose. think we just grab that. Let them use the split up on Deep-Cavern Bats. My precious. I think we save that for the split up. You can do it for the card draw. All right. Ooh, momentum breaker. We're going to end up discarding a card. That's actually worked out pretty good for them. Now we can discard a land. They do the split up still, which is annoying. The funny thing is, when we kill this, it comes back in untapped. Or, sorry, it comes in back in tapped. So if he destroys all untapped creatures, we get to draw 2 cards off of it. See if he does a sweep. He doesn't. Okay, he's probably going to swords. This is what we're going to do. Oh, that's instant? Shoot. Oh, we're still going to do this. That worked out okay. Let's get this out. Back in. Get the trigger the Acolyte. Another Acolyte. We'll keep a Hex up. We got a split up coming in here. He doesn't have good split ups here. Okay, he's going to cast a split up. We unfortunately can't do another My Precious. Oh, we had another one. He has 3 mana available, so he can only cast 1. So he can exile our Slasher if he wants to. He's going to exile that. Okay. Well, we can My Precious onto the Slasher. Maybe that wasn't the play. We should have dropped the other one. We should have dropped the Acolyte. I have a feeling they might split up next turn. We'll just leave this back and hold the My Precious in my hand. Might do the Acolyte. Okay, they're tapped. We'll take 3. Pixie. It's probably going to pull back Momentum Breaker. Nope. He wants to get the exile effect. We can do the same trick with My Precious again. Man, My Precious is really coming into clutch with the instant speed. Before my turn, we can kill that creature. We can drop our Acolyte. Oh, Bloodthirsty. Okay, we don't have the split up anymore. Do we even bother? We're one shy of just winning here this turn. I guess we do this just to leave extra creatures available. If they hit a sweeper, obviously that hurts us, but we do have something instant speed. This prevents Swords to Plowshares killing both clerics. Okay. That I don't mind. That's fine. They can only kill one. But it's an instant speed they can keep off. Okay. That's a creature we don't even care about. And we get this down and just win the game. They can block one of these, but they still end up taking the damage. All right, GG. All right, well, we ended up right around a 60% win rate with this deck. All in all, the deck's fun to play. The opinions I have on this is Unstoppable Slasher, even though it's awesome with My Precious on there, I just had to feel bad because we don't have Bloodletter in this deck. So I definitely think we should add Bloodletter in this deck, but the question is, at that point, do you just change this over to a demon build, which I think the answer is yes. The reason is you have that 2-drop demon that My Precious can sacrifice. So you can do the Allure of Power. You can actually sacrifice your demon. You can actually attack in with it and sacrifice too, which is kind of a slick way to do it with My Precious, get the draw. So I think this just works better as a full-on demon build. Then you also have your card draw and everything with it. And My Precious just allows Slasher to get in unabated with no blocking. You have the Bloodletter. But then you can also combo a little bit more. My Precious can help you find those combo pieces to combo with Bloodletter as well. So you got a lot of stuff going on here. Did enjoy this deck, though. It's really fun to play. Day of the Black Sun, I really wanted to kind of focus on this because I've been noticing so many small creature decks right now, and Day of the Black Sun just handles those so well. That's why I wanted to try this deck out today. So all in all, worked fairly well. If I were to build this again, I'd be doing a demon build, which I think we're going to end up going that route and do a demon build probably next week, if not sooner, because I do like My Precious. It is a really strong spell, especially when they're going after your creatures. You saw the other game, was it last game or the game before, where I was able to just sacrifice all the creatures as they were trying to exile them, and it just was thwarting their plan. They just couldn't get rid of Slasher because of My Precious, which is kind of funny. All in all, fun deck. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a fantastic day.